Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Check two. What's up, everybody? We'll see who jumps in here. What's up, brother? Hello, hello, hello. You guys, uh, technical difficulties, and I wasn't able to do my 100th episode um, interview. So I'm just waiting to hear back from them. I shot them what my schedule looks like for the next month or for the rest of this month, and we'll see what happens. So they definitely want to be on. They're just having some really bad technical difficulties. So, what are you guys up to? Yeah, I know. It's okay. Don't worry about it. If you guys missed the live, don't worry about it. So it's okay. Yeah. Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Just finished watching the Cubs win. Awesome. James or David, where are you? Are you in Australia or New Zealand or Tasmania? Okay, perfect. Usually I'm using my phone, but I decided to go live straight from the us right here in London. Awesome. Ali, what's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, I know I was just on not too long ago. So Ali, I know you from Saudi Arabia. We had that conversation when I did my live a little bit ago. No, not actually a little bit ago, probably like about 4 hours ago, something like that. So what's going on, everybody? What do you got going on so far? Oh man, Falcon, that's rough, buddy. Sorry to hear that. You guys, do you think the algorithms are different doing it from my desktop? Sorry guys, versus using my phone? Because I'm not going through StreamYard. I'm going directly um, from YouTube. I don't know why I made you cry, because you're human and you have feelings and you have humanity about you. That's my guess. And do you guys think I should still go from my desktop, or do you think I should go um, jump on over to my phone? Yes, I did find my badge. I'm telling you, I was so stressing, and I'm telling you, this morning it felt way off. All right, Cryptid just threw it out there. Mods needs to work. So you guys, I'm gonna jump off of here, and I'm gonna jump onto this. No, hey, bro, Falcon, don't sweat that, dude. Let me tell you something before we get off of here, man. Before I jump over to the phone, Falcon, listen. I had a dog that was 22 years old when he passed away. And it was devastating. And the reason that it was so hard for me is that I was living here in Minnesota when he passed away, and um, he was living. Oh, I'm not going to cry. He was he was with my mom and my little brother in California, and my brother called me just upset, which made me upset. And then he told me his name was Odie. It's such a great dog. And when he passed away, my brother said, he's like, Daniel, he came in from going to the bathroom like he was the king, the king of everything, and he just came strutting on in, and he jumped up on the couch and laid on his pillow. That was his designated spot, and he just curled up like he was going to go to sleep, and that's what he did, and he never woke up. And that was rough because I couldn't be there. And then also, I had a cat named Peanut, and Peanut was 21 when we finally had to put her to sleep. She was almost deaf. She was almost blind. Her kidneys were failing her. It was. She wasn't at that time. She wasn't. She was living for us, if that makes sense. And I knew she was having such a rough time. And when I mean, I held her when she was just a kid, like legit. When we got her, she was literally the size of my phone, like legit. And I held her. It was funny. My ex-wife um, said, "Hey, we're gonna get a cat." I'm like, "We're not getting no cat. We're not getting any pets." And just so happened, her friend brought Peanut to work again, no bigger than this phone. And she said, "Come downstairs." So I go downstairs into the lobby, and she's standing there. She's like, and she just like thrusted the cat into my hands. And I just looked at this beautiful blue-eyed tabby cat, long-haired tabby, and I go, "Why did you do that?" And she goes, "Well, I want you to see our new cat." I go, "We're not having this cat." And then this cat climbed up my jacket and inside my jacket into my inside pocket, and she curled up inside my inside pocket, and went to sleep. So the rest of the day at work, I had a cat in my pocket, and I fell in love with that cat. That cat lasted longer than my first marriage did. And when we had to put her to sleep, you know, the I brought her in, and the vets, what they'd done is they put like an IV in her, and then they gave her like a sedative to where she fell asleep. And whenever she would go get into a deep sleep, I kid you not, my cat would snore. She would snore. And so we were in like this little room where they were playing very soft music, and it was a very comfortable room to be in. And the vet came in, and my daughter got to pet her. My wife that I have now petted her, even though my wife, she liked the cat, but she said she didn't like the cat, but I know she liked the cat. And then the vet handed Peanut to me, and I just held her. What's up, Swamp Dog? I just held her in my arms, and I just looked at her, and I just went back in time, and I remembered what it was like holding her when she was a kitten. And it's like I watched her life and our times together just flashing over my head. I just remember watching this home video in my head of all the great times I had with this cat. I'm not crying right now, man. You got me messed up. But yeah, and I just held her, and my wife and my daughter got up and they walked out of the room and left me in there with her, and then I probably held her for about 15, 20 minutes, and she's snoring the whole time. This cat is out, right? And so I get up and I open up the door that leads into the back area of the veterinarian's office, and they're standing there, and I'm bawling at this time, and all of a sudden the um, the um, the vet and the vet techs are in there, and they see me and they start crying, and I set her on the table, and I stayed with her until she stopped breathing, you know. And some people, they're not able to really understand. Um, it's hard for them to be there when they see the pet, that they got as a puppy or they rescued or whatnot, or as a kitten and they rescued it, whatever. But a lot of times what they do is they just go in, they make the appointment, the vet takes the cat back, and then they just wait in the waiting room, and then it happens, and then it's over. Then they go. I had seen something online where a person's like, um, you know, you have to look at this animal that you're bringing in there, and they're at the end of their life, and I did everything I could. I made her last day just amazing. This cat loved pizza, so I went and I ordered a pizza, and I just kind of gave her a little bit of it. She loved tuna fish, of course, and my wife opened up a can of tuna, and instead of just getting the juice that she really really loved, she got the whole can of tuna, and then I just brushed her and just cuddled with her, but you know what I saw in mine was like, you can't leave, you can't leave your pet. You should be in there when it happens because they're scared. It's the last moments of their life with you, and you want Falcon. I'm gonna kick your butt, man. um, you want their last memories to be of you. The last thing they see, they want you. They want to see you. You want them to be the last thing that they see. So don't feel bad, man. Don't feel bad at all. I've been there, man, and that's why I won't. That's why I'll never have another pet. You know. That's why I'll never have another pet. As much as I love dogs, as much as I love cats, I can't go through that heartache. All right, guys, I'm getting off of here. I'm gonna go live again, but it's gonna be from my phone because my moderators are underworked. They've had it too easy. I bet I could run faster. You know what? I bet you could, but I'll just let you know, man, that I was when I played baseball, I played right field, and I had a few colleges looking at me to play ball for them, and yeah, I used to throw people out trying to steal from first if they hit it deep in the right field. Yeah, you weren't tagging up and taking second base. I'd make sure you didn't happen. So what I'm saying is, if I have a rock, I'm gonna chuck it at you. So yeah, game went pretty good. It went pretty good. You guys, again, I'm jumping off of here because my moderators have had it easy the last few times, and I'm going to jump over onto the phone So, so you guys get ready. And you know what, you guys? Yeah, it sucks losing a pet because you're not losing a pet. You're losing a member of your family. That's what you're doing. And you know what? As much as I love pets, as much as I love dogs, I'm telling you, as much as I love cats, I just can't go through that heartache again. So, Jojo, thank you for that email. I'm jumping off of here. I'm getting on my phone. So get your wrists and fingers ready because I feel that the moderators have had it kind of easy. I think they've had it kind of easy the last few times I've done live. Um, so I'm gonna go because right now I'm just from my desktop. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna jump on the old phone. So let's see, I can't take this. Hey, no, no, no. We're not gonna talk about this. We're not gonna wait. So I'm like, we're not gonna talk about this when I get onto the phone, bro. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some crazy chats. We're gonna talk about cryptids. We're gonna talk about what life's going on. See, specifically night chats, night chatter, and night chatter and coffee with Dano. Just it isn't truly 100% about cryptids. It's about 70% about cryptids, and then 30% about whatever else. What do we talk about? Food. Lately, food's been a big topic, but sports, drink, music, that type of stuff. You guys, I'm still having a rough time. I'm still having a rough time with Ozzy being gone. I listen to Ozzy Osbourne all day today, like for real. And I just messaged Jack Osbourne, sending him my condolences. Not that he'll ever see the message, but I hope he does. And I asked him to see if he'll be a guest on the podcast. How awesome would it be to have Jack Osbourne on my podcast? So, what was the live? Let's see what the live was on earlier. That's what I know. I was sitting in the parking lot waiting for my grandson's football game to start. That's pretty much what we talked about. And then I told the story. Somebody wanted to know what I saw in '92, and I went through the whole encounter with my little brother, and I started bawling, and everybody was showing love and being cool and things like that. So, dude, I watched the entire 4 seasons of the Osbournes, and then I watched the only 2 seasons available to me of Ozzy and Jack's World Detour. So no. The 100th episode is not going to be a live episode. It's going to be a pre-recorded episode. I was supposed to have my guest on tonight, but they're having technical difficulties, like bad technical difficulties. So we're just going to go ahead and reschedule it. So I sent them my schedule, how open it is, and I said just pick a day and we'll make it work. So we'll lock it in. So, all right, guys, I'm going to jump off here real quick. I'm going to get on the old phone. So, give me about 2-3 minutes. And, guys, get ready to jump in. So, as soon as you guys check it out and just be vigilant because I'm going to be right back on. I want to see all your beautiful faces and names back in the chat. And, yeah, all my moderators, I hope you guys are ready. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Hey, what's up there, Park and Baines? Have you ever seen Dogman? No, I have not, buddy. I'm jumping off of my desktop live stream, and I'm going to go on my phone. So you guys jump back in the chat. I want to see you guys back in the chat. All right? Hey, brother, we're here for you, Falcon. We're here for you. Pork and Beans, I hope to see you in the next chat, buddy. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.